Hi guys, good day, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you're watching me from. Guys, I know it's been a while. Okay, but see, the school that I'm attending now is more important than being here for now. Okay, maybe by the time I start earning like 2K per month on YouTube, then I will forget about the school. But for now, that school is very, very important because I know that after that school, my life is going to get better. Okay, but that's not why we're here today. So guys, I'm filming in my kitchen today because I'm actually preparing some lunch for my children. Okay, they'll soon be back from school. So if you click on this video because of the thumbnail, this is not a joke. This is not a joke. Okay, it's a true life story. If you live in Italy, you will know that we have this TV station that people come with their cases to judge. It's actually a court channel where everyone can bring their case for the judge to be judged. Okay, because we see that here in Italy there are so many cases in court that sometimes it takes them more than 2 years to judge a case. So they created this TV channel. It's been here for over 2-3 decades. Okay, so the story I'm about to tell you is not a joke. Okay, it's actually a 19-year-old son that sues his parents because of having too many children. Okay, so don't think it's a joke. It's not a joke. All right, so before we start this video, I will want to ask a question to our African parents. Okay, I know it's not everybody though, but at least majority of them. I want to ask you this question if you are watching this video today, and the question is, why is it that most of African parents think that they are doing their children a favor by bringing them into this world? And I really want you to answer this question. Okay, if you're a parent watching this video, for those of you that think you are doing your children a favor by bringing them into the world, I really want to know why you think that way. Okay, I want to know why you think that way. I know that the children born in Africa might think that yes, you really do them a favor, but the ones born abroad, they don't see it that way, because nobody asks to be born. Okay, nobody asks to be born. You make that decision with your husband to born the children. Don't think you are doing anybody a favor by bringing them into this world. So let's start the story. A 19-year-old son, okay, African. I'm not going to mention it here because I don't want people to think that I'm always against this one country. Okay, but if you follow my channel regularly, you will know the people I'm talking about. So a son of 19 years old sued his parents. Okay, he brought them to this channel that I'm talking about. He brought them there, telling the judge to please tell his parents, to force his parents to pay his university so that he can attend university. Okay, this is someone that just turned adult last year, because he's 19 this year, and he just finished senior secondary school this year, June. And this year, September, he was supposed to enter into the university. But guess what? His parents did not register him to any university. So the guy was really, really disappointed. By the way, his family, the husband and the wife, they had 6 children, okay? And the boy suspected that the mother is actually expecting the 7th child. This is a woman of 42 years old, a husband of 52 years old, okay? And they've been in Italy here for almost 2 decades. Or let me just say 2 decades, because according to the boy, they were already here before he was born. So he was born and brought up here. So according to the boy, he said that after he finished senior secondary school this year, and he talked about going to the university to go and study what he loved doing, he talked to his parents for them to register him January this year, only for him to find out that they did not register him. So the father was like, you have to go and start work so that you support this family. And the guy was kind of confused. He said, support this family? What do you mean by that? Do I have child of my own? Do I have a wife that I want to support? You are my dad. You are the one to support me, and not the other way around. So the father was like, you have to start supporting. As you can see, we have other siblings that are yet to finish secondary school. So please go and start work so that you support myself and your mother. So the boy was like, with all due respect, Dad, You and mom are the one to support us. You brought us into this world. You are to see us through our school. By the way, mom, why are you not working? Why are you not working? Your last child is 6 years old, so you should be working. So, as they dragged the case, the boy said that the dad didn't want to pay his university tax. He said that, in fact, he said that the school costs too much, that he should go and look for work. Maybe when he worked for 5 years, then he will send himself to school. And the guy was like, 5 years? You mean for me to go and work 5 years? Then after 5 years, I'll be almost 25 years of age. 5 years wasted just like that. I don't want to do that. So he was kind of pleading with the judge to please force his parents to register him this coming January. Because if you live in Italy, you know that we register children in school every January against September. So the dad was saying that he cannot do that. But he trusts Italian judge now, especially when it comes to children. Italian government orders you to take care of your children pay their tuition till the 26th years of their age. So if you live in Italy, you are to train your child till the age of 26, because according to them, that is the time the child was supposed to be finishing school, including university. Okay, so the man was really adamant about it. He didn't want to do anything. He went as far as saying that when I was your age, my parents told us to drop out of school for them to be able to train the other ones to secondary school, just like yourself. And the guy was like, I am not your parent. Besides, you yourself, you are not your parent. I expected you to know better. Are you now trying to tell me that what your parent did to you, you liked it, and you want to do the same thing to me? I am brilliant in school. So the wife, I don't know why some parents will go as far as, trying to spoil their child image just to get what they want. So the wife went as far as saying that the guy was not doing well in school, and that was the reason why they decided not to put him in the university. But the guy proved them wrong. He actually told the judge to please call my school. Please call my school. The man actually called the school, and the school proved them wrong, saying that the guy was actually one of the best, if not the best, in their class, that this guy was doing so well in school. So when the judge heard that, the man was really angry on why the woman said that the guy was not doing well in school. And the reason why the guy also said that he brought this case to court is because he suspected that the mother is having another child, even though she has not told him. But the guy said, I know the symptoms. Other 5 children were born after me. So whenever I see her throwing up, I know that she's expecting. Okay? So the guy was kind of saying that I cannot suffer because of other children. I didn't ask you to born those children. I didn't ask you to. Besides, there was a time I told you to stop having children, and you told me that the children are a gift from God. He went as far as telling his mom to go and tell God to come and train those children, that he must go to university. And the university the guy wants to go is outside his city. So that means that the parents are supposed to pay his accommodation in this particular city. He's going to University of Bologna anyway, for those of you that are in Italy. One of the best universities that we have here in Italy. So at the end, when they dragged this case, the judge supported the boy, telling the parent that it is not his fault if you want to train the other children. You should have cut your coat according to your size. So at the end of the day, the guy won the case in court. He won his parents. So by January, they are going to register him against September next year. And they're also going to be paying his accommodation, giving him every month 600 euro for his, other things. Pay his accommodation, give him 600 euro every month, and then pay his university tax. Okay? Honestly, I don't understand some of our African people here. When I hear people say that I don't have money to send my child to school, and then I ask myself, what have you been doing with the money that the government has been paying you from the day the child was born till 18 years of his age, till 21 years of his age? Because here in Italy, they pay you from the day that your child is born till when the child clocks 21. Okay? So when they were complaining that they don't have money to send him to the university, the judge actually asked him, how much do you earn a month? And it happened that the guy earned 2,200 a month, a very good salary, okay? A very good salary, because he works in a metal mechanic industry. The wife does nothing. You can imagine, where do you want to leave 6 children and go and work? Okay? So, and the man was now trying to calculate how much he spent a month. That at the end of the month, he's left with literally nothing. So the boy now told the judge that, don't mind him. He earned 2,200 a month. The government pay him 1,000, almost 1,400 a month for 6 of us every month. 1,600 a month. So you can do the calculation. 1,400 plus 2,200, that is 3,600. So you might think that your children don't know that the government is paying you money for them. They all know, except if they don't want to talk about it. So the guy knew that the government was paying them almost 1,400 a month for the 6 of them. Okay? 1,400, which is actually not bad. I know that most of you that live, some of you that live in Canada, UK, you will say that this money is small. It's not small. Italy is one of the cheapest countries to live in this world. Italy is a very cheap country. Forget that things are more expensive in the supermarket now, but Italy is actually cheap. Everything is cheap in this country. Okay? And that is one of the reasons why I'm still here. Life is so cheap here. So, at the end of the day, the judge told them to register this guy by January. I mean, it's something they must do. They don't have choice. So, by January, we are going to register him. And by September, he's going to start school, because he cannot start school now. So you can see that at least over, let me just say, maybe €1,000 has gone just on that boy alone. So what is the reason of me making this video today? It's for those of you that come to Italy, come to Germany, come to anywhere in the abroad, having children, thinking that the government is going to help you to do anything. You should have a rethink, because many of you left your country, especially many of you left Nigeria senseless. Coming to the abroad, you become more senseless than you were before you left your country. I mean, when you come to the abroad, you have to learn that having so many children is not something to toy with. What if government one day wake up and say, oh, there will be no more subsidy for these children? What are you going to do? How are you going to train 7, 8, 9, 10 children that you keep having back to back? Just because government is giving you some chicken change to take care of them. And many of you are not even taking care of the children. Just like this one here that says that his son should go and work for 5 years and pay his own school fees. The man was saying, after everything I've done for you. The guy said, what did you do for me? You didn't do anything for me. It was your duty to feed me as a son. It was your duty as parents to clothe me. So what is that you did for me? Because in that courtroom, they were actually sounding as if they did the boy a favor by bringing him into the world. And this boy was so intelligent. I mean, the principal spoke, his professors, all of them spoke well about this guy. So you can see that he was actually doing good in school. If at the end of the day, maybe the judge said that he was not really doing good in school, I know that the judge will not still tell him to drop out of school, because it's a must that you train your child to school. The highest thing you can do is for him to keep repeating class, but he must finish. As far as that child is willing to go to the school, you must train him. That is what abroad is all about. For those of you that are having children, bomber to bomber, at least use that money that the government is giving you, to send them to school. To send them to school. Along the line in the court, the guy was now speaking his language, saying that, I don't know. Along the line, he was speaking his language, saying that if this is what you want to reduce me to, I might as well go back to my country. And the guy narrated everything to the judge. So the judge now said that my dad is trying to run away. He said instead of him to pay all this money to me in school, that he might as well go back to his country. And then the judge now said that, Mr. Man, if this is what you are thinking, then be ready to submit your passport, both the Italian passport and your country of origin passport. Be ready to submit it, because we are ready to collect everything from you, and let me see how you are going to go back to your country. So you can see that the guy is trapped. He's trapped here. I don't know if they are going to collect the passport from him anyway, but since he threatened in court that he was going to go back to his country, I'm sure the judge is going to collect the passport from him. And the boy also said that he once threatened that he was going to take everybody back home. So you know what the guy did? He said he told his siblings not to follow their parents anywhere they say they are going to. That once they see them packing their luggages, that they should not go anywhere. Okay? He ended up telling them, you can go with them, but once you see that they are at the airport, please start shouting. Start shouting, because once they cross that airport, they are going to dump you guys in Africa and never to come back again. When you see that your child is actually doing well in school, please train that child. Train the child. When the child make it, you are not going to suffer as a parent. But if you continue to do like these parents now, your child might even finish school tomorrow, have better work, and not think of you. Then tomorrow, the same you people that will come out and say, we are not seeing our children in Italian offices. Why would they put your children in the office when you did not even send your children to school? Why would Italians put your children in the office, in the big office that you said, when your children did not even make it out of secondary school? So what would they be doing in that office? I beg, some African parents say, you people are all jokes. You guys are all jokes. You came to the abroad for you to wisen up. I mean, some of you are becoming worse than your parents. I beg, I'm just here to rant, okay? I'm actually cooking, and I just think I should stop here today, guys. Tell me your thoughts on this particular video, okay? I know that many of you will say, why did he sue his parents? Why did you sue his parents? Nobody asked you to be born. You born them. And once you born them, you take care of them. I beg you. Bye-bye, everybody. Please like and share. Bye.